The fight him in June in the White House.
I'm fighting for the championship next. I mean, that is the biggest
Why he fought for the damn thing. Y'all heard it. Tuporia, Gaetje, let's make it happen. UFC on Paramount Plus. We appreciate y'all seeing.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we kick things off with Khabib as he goes 100% honest about his team, addressing the criticism.
Whoever is fighting from your team, they say that your name is overrated, this, that. So how do you respond to that? And obviously it is a sign that you are the talk of the town, you are the one people fear. As a coach, as a a mentor to people, do you find that additional pressure to keep up the reputation of yours?
Honestly, I don't care about this, If people like, they like. If they hate, they hate, If somebody don't like you, it's very hard to become their friends, It's very hard. But the numbers talk. Numbers talk, belts. We can say belts talk. And ranking, they talk by themselves, I don't have to change somebody's mind. If they like our team, they like. If they don't like, okay, who cares? That's why we love the sport, There is competition, there is a lot of different fighters and teams. They can choose whatever they want, But we're here for take everything.
Justin Gaethje response to ILIA Topuria saying, "The champ is back." In recent Instagram post, Tuporia shared a video of himself training.
To fight him in June on the White House card.
Uh-oh.
That's who I'm fighting.
Oh, that's who you want.
That's who I have to have. That's why I fought for this thing.
That's why he fought for the damn thing. Y'all heard it. Tuporia, Gaethje, let's make it happen.
Let's go.
UFC on Paramount Plus. We appreciate y'all. Stay tuned.
White House in June. Let's go.
Speaking on Justin Gaethje, he also appeared on the Stephen A. Smith show. He was asked about a trilogy with Dustin Poirier.
No. We're 1-1.
Yep.
I'm fighting for the championship next. I mean, that is the biggest fight in the world for me, for this division. It's the biggest fight that any of us could ever have. It's fighting for an undisputed gold championship belt. So there's nothing else that entertains me. If they came to me and said, "Do you want to fight McGregor on the White House card instead?" I would think of it.
Ariel Helwani goes off on Bryce Michelle for calling him a fake journalist. Ariel Helwani tweeted, "What an absolute dolt. Hey, at Thugnasty MMA, let me know when I have ever advocated for you or anyone else to be fired or canceled or anything like that, and especially not other media. Good luck finding that." In fact, what I have said time and again is that I am vehemently against cancel culture. Total nonsense coming out of your mouth again. The last time we spoke, you were raving like a lunatic with your toys on my show. I never cut you off. I didn't edit it out. I know you're mad I haven't asked you back. Sorry, I don't like talking to ignorant dummies. Anyway, let me know. In the meantime, this fake journalist has an Olympic Games to cover in Italy. Michael Morales expects to fight in June and names JDM as a potential opponent, saying nothing is confirmed yet.
Not yet?
Maybe June.
Maybe June.
Yeah.
Maybe June. We don't know. We don't know who. Maybe Islam?
Yeah.
Who do you want? Is there anybody you want?
I don't know. Maybe Jack de la Magdalena. Maybe, I don't know.
JDM, that would be a fire fight. Yeah. Yeah, maybe JDM, maybe Islam, but belt time coming soon. Let's go.
Ali Abdelaziz says it doesn't make sense for Islam to fight Ian Gary next. Islam and Usman want to fight each other, but UFC might have a different plan. But that's what I think. Maybe they think differently, but don't tell me Ian Gary. Rampage Jackson reveals he isn't upset with Khabib for blocking him, but admits it feels a little odd.
Did he unblock you?
No, nigga still ain't unblocked me.
If you meet him in person, would you ask him, brother, why you block me?
No, I met him in Japan. I didn't say nothing like, "Oh, what's up, man?" I understand. I would block me too, so I'm not tripping.
Yes.
I say some crazy stuff on social media, so he's like very religious.
Yes.
I'm probably not the type of person that he should be following or looking at my content, so I'm not mad at him about it.
Okay.
I just thought it was weird because I never said anything about him before he blocked me. I never said anything about him.
Mavsar Evloev appeared on the Submission Radio and shares his honest opinion about Diego Lopez and Alexander Volkanovski.
Did the UFC approach you at all to fight Alex Volkanovski, and what was your reaction? Because you've beaten Diego Lopez, and then he gets an immediate rematch for the title, right? It's kind of crazy. Why would you not get the title?
I don't know. Diego is more active than me. Let's start with this. And this guy, he's not the best guy in division, but people love him. People love his fights, and he knocked out this Brazilian guy Silva.
Yep.
And right after they gave him chance to fight again for the title, because first fight was like pretty close, to be honest. I was there in Miami last year, and it was like a good fight from Diego, but second fight was even worse than first. So, I don't know what I was being training for, but this fight shows that it was even worse shape than in the first.
Yeah, what did you think of the rematch? Because a lot of people felt like it was a little bit of a waste of time because Alex just beat him even better the second time, really.
Yeah, and, Diego have power in his hands, and I felt it in our fight. And he can easily knock out people, and that's why Alex looks like he gives him too much respect, But Alex shows very smart fight against him. But for me, it was interesting that he cannot take him down. I don't know, maybe Alex wrestling goes down or something. Or Diego did good preparation for takedown defense, but looks like Alex shows not the good timing of wrestling or even willing. So, but even with all of this, I'm saying he beat him like pretty easy.
Justin Gaetje is grateful for the KO loss to Max Holloway via ESPN MMA.
Story from my legacy to lose like that.
You're bangers.
Then to let one more second go and I just lose a decision. Me getting knocked out and then, coming back, having 2 wins in a row, it makes those 2 wins that much more inspiring. And it makes what I'm going to do at the end of my career that much more inspiring. And that's ultimately why I'm here.
Mario Bautista says the loss to Umar that snapped his 8-fight win streak gave him the green light to make changes in camp.
Yeah, you just... When you're on an 8-fight win streak, sometimes you don't want to make any changes, by camp, like why would I change anything if I'm winning? So, if anything, it just gave me permission to kind of change things up in camp, be a little bit more disciplined, and get that 1% out of anything I do, whether in any martial arts I do, in all my training, and I think that's what it takes to beat people at the very top.
Coach John Wood says MERAB tried too hard to get the finish in his title defenses, which is what will be fixed in Yan's third fight.
That I overlooked, and there's, like I said, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that, leading up to that fight that caused some things to be done differently in camps. And I think that, I know that we can fix those things, and I know that we'll be able to get back on track. And just a couple little tweaks. MERAB is very, you tell him to go out and do something, he's going to go out and do it. And we had kind of focused, I think, on, coming back and finishing a lot of these guys and breaking them like he has most of the guys, and breaking them, and that those finishers be available. And maybe that's something that we looked a little bit too much into and became this thing where it's like, hey, we're looking to knock people out or finish people, where just MERAB needs to go do MERAB. And that's where I need to be making sure I'm doing my job to make sure he stays doing what he does best.
Arman Tsarukyan reacts to BENOIT SAINT-DENIS wanting to take his #1 contender spot. I hope I will fight for the title next. I don't care who, where, and what weight class. For Saint-Denis to take my spot, he needs to beat me, but he can never beat me. TJ Dillashaw offers to train Arman Tsarukyan for a featherweight title fight versus Alexander Volkanovski via @JacksonPodcast.
What do we think about that?
That'd be a big cut for him.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he can make it?
He's pretty lean and he's big and strong. He can make it. I was just worried about how he's going to perform when he makes it, If he could do it healthy, then he'd be a lot stronger than Volk. And I would love to help him train for that fight. That'd be cool. But yeah, probably the winner of the next fight with Leon Murphy.
How do you train a guy like Arman Tsarukyan to fight a guy like Volk?
You especially because of his size, use your pressure. Same way I'm telling Diego to fight, like create more action. You can't point fight him. You can't stand outside and point fight him. He's too fast. He's too smart. His footwork's great. Like, you gotta create more motion, more like I'd say chaos, right? Even though Arman's got great techniques, still create the chaos and get a hold of him and fight.
Thanks for watching. More MMA news coming. Subscribe and stay ready.